Hello web designers, this is Mr. Sparks, and this is going to be lesson 11 on doing CSS text outline options. So basically just formatting text, some more text formatting and stuff, so it shouldn't be a very long video, but pretty simple, and goes into the assignment that you have. So I've got Notepad++ and also the Carrot program up here, so kind of do them in both. So if you're using Notepad++ or Carrot, either one, well, first thing we want to do is go up here and change the language to HTML. And if you're using this Carrot program, you go down here and change it to HTML down here. So we'll change both of those. And we're going to save this as CSS text formatting. So we'll go ahead and go and hit Save As. And I want to call this just so I know that's my Notepad++ file. And this one, we'll go ahead and save this one. And I'm just going to go ahead and click that. Okay, so first thing we want to do is go ahead and start our document. And so just like we always do, you type in your less than symbol and the exclamation point, and we're going to go doc type HTML. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and start our document. Oh, and let's see, let me go back and change this one to HTML again, and let's resave that. This one, we need to forgot here, we need to type this in HTML. So this one we got to tell it which type we want. So hopefully now as we go, that will automatically set that up for us. Go here. And I want to kind of do it over in this Carrot program, and then I'll just kind of transfer it over to Notepad++ as we go along. So the next one will be our head tag. And go up here. And we'll go ahead and add the title. The title for this one was going to be CSS text formatting. So CSS text formatting, go to the end here, press enter. So now we're going to create our style, or our different styles here to come up with these. So we're going to go style to start creating our styles. We can give us a little bit of room here. And the first one we're going to do is we're going to do the body tag rule. So let's type in body in our left curly bracket, and we'll go down here and we'll tab over. We're going to say we'll give it a background color. So background dash color. Okay, and light gray for this one. Okay, and then one down here for our text color for any body, for the body of our document, we'll call it blue. Okay, and it already gives us our other little curly bracket there. Okay, so the next one, we'll go ahead and give it a little bit of room. We're going to do H1, so we'll do our H1 tag. I'm only going to do 3 of these just so you get an example of how this works. So in this one, we're going to actually create a background color for our H1, and then we're going to give it the color of the text. We're going to give it a text alignment. We're going to give it a text transform, and then a decoration, and then a shadow setup. So we're going to have a lot of different things here. So we'll do background color, and we'll just make this one gray. Okay. And then we're going to do color will be white, because we're going to add an outline, some shadow effects to this. Okay, color white, that'll be the text color, and then we'll go text align. We'll make this one center, and then we'll do text transform. And this one will allow us to be able to, you got uppercase, lowercase, and capitalize. So uppercase is going to take all of our text in an H1 tag and make it all uppercase. So we're just going to type in, just like it says, it's going to make it all uppercase. Okay, we'll do an example of each. Then we're going to go text decoration. This allows us to do overlines, underlines, strike throughs, things like that. So I'm going to do this one, give you an example of how you can use two together. So we're going to do an overline, will be with the first one, and then we'll just do a space, and we can add the underline as well. And you'll see when we preview this what this actually looks like. Okay, and then we're going to add a shadow effect. So we're going to do text dash shadow. And the first one is going to be the horizontal shadow. So we're going to do 2 pixels, and then we'll do a vertical, 2 pixels. We're going to do a blur on this one. So we'll do 5 pixels, and we're going to make this red. Okay. So that's going to pretty much finish this particular one. So let's go down here, and we'll go ahead and add this next part, and then we'll come back up and later and finish it. So we're going to do our body. Okay. And we're going to add our H1, and then we'll go back and we'll do an H2 and so on. So H1, and we're just going to say this is a heading 1 text formatting example. Okay, and we already got all the rest of stuff. If you're in Notepad++, we're just going to go ahead and copy this here, and we'll go over here to this one and we'll paste it. So Notepad++, it should look like this. So this will be the difference. These are not color coded like this one here in your rules. So I kind of actually like this little program a little better than this one now, because of the highlighting feature. So if you're using Notepad++ and you want to use this one, there should still be a link for the Google Chrome store to be able to get that. Okay. All right. So the next thing we want to do is let's go ahead and save this, and we will navigate and get that one, and we'll look at it. So let me minimize this slightly so it's not so big. Okay, so this is what we're seeing here is we have all caps. So if we're looking at our code right here, we'll see our background color for our body is gray, or a light gray color. We don't have anything else text-wise in here yet. If we were to put some paragraph text in there, it would be blue. This is our H1 tag, and our background color in it is gray, so it's a darker gray color here. We can make that whatever color we want. The text color is white, so you can see the text color there. The text align is in the center, so we've centered this one up. Our text transform it's uppercase, so all these become uppercase. The text decoration is an overline. You see the overline here on the top, and then you see the underline here. So we've added 2 of those. You could add either one or none, doesn't really matter. And then the text shadow, you get 2 pixels, 2 pixels, a 5 pixel, and then red. So as you look in here, you'll see how that has a little bit of a shadow effect. And the 5 pixel blur, you can see it kind of blurs out and smooths out the text. So we're going to do the next couple of ones we'll do won't have that blur effect, and we'll see what the difference is there. Okay, so we'll go ahead and minimize that back down, and we'll jump back in here. So the next one we're going to do is our H2 rule. And we'll go ahead and say we're going to do a background. Yeah, let me do it this way. Oops. So we do background, color, and we'll do purple. And we'll do a color for the text is aqua. It'll be like a bluish color. And then we're going to do our text align. This time we're going to do our text align to the left. So this one will push it over to our left-hand margin. We'll do text transform of lowercase. So this will make all of our text lowercase regardless of how we type it in. And then we're going to do a text decoration. And this one we're going to say align through. And this will actually just place a line like a strikeout, just a line straight through the middle of all the text. And then we'll do a text shadow. And we'll do an 8 pixel horizontal and a 10 pixel vertical. So this will actually give you a really and we'll make it black. This will give you a really distinct look here.
Good morning, teachers. I hope I'm not interrupting you.
Okay, sorry about the interruption, but we'll continue. We'll go ahead and do our H3 rule before we finish up, and then we'll look at it, and that'll pretty much conclude our lesson on this for today. So we'll go not H2, H3. We'll go here, we'll go down, and we're going to do a background color. I can spell background color. And we'll make this one red. We'll make our color a lime green. Be an interesting effect. We're going to do text align. We're going to make that right. We'll do text transform. We'll do this one capitalized, so this will actually capitalize every the first letter of every word. And then we'll do our text decoration. Okay, so for text decoration, let me get back in here. We'll make this one underline. All right. And that will pretty much, we'll take out some of this space here. And we'll get a little space here on the body. So now what we can do is pretty much we can go ahead and add our H2. And we'll just say this. We'll kind of do it like this so we can just see if our thing works. This is a heading 2 text formatting example. Okay, so we've added, we've told this to be lowercase, so we'll see if it actually lowercases it. Haven't tried that yet, so we'll do our H3 tag, and we'll just make this all lowercase, so we'll see if it capitalizes each one of our words. This is a heading 3 text formatting example. Okay, and let's just throw in a paragraph so we can see if our text is actually blue. So this is a sample paragraph text. Okay, so the kind of goal is all this is just learning these rules. Doesn't really matter what we put in here. So if you learn how to use the rules, then anything you do will be working good. So let's go ahead and save that file, and we'll add, let's see, let's add this. Over here, and we'll add this over here. A little extra space there. Okay, so now we have both of these. We can go ahead and hit save, and we'll go ahead and save this file, and we'll pull our document back up here, and when we refresh it, we'll now notice that we have all this nice formatting. So this is our lowercase. So you notice that we did actually put the text all in, let me move this, make this a little smaller. You do notice that we made all this text uppercase here when we typed it, but in here it's a lowercase, and it has the strikeout through it. We have our purple background, we have our blue of our aqua color in here, and then we made all this lowercase here, and it did actually raise or uppercase each one of our letters, and it is right aligned. So that's kind of how you do this. And then here's our sample paragraph text, which is blue, which corresponds to this color up here. So that's pretty much all you need to do to be able to set these rules up. You know, all these different rules, you can add as many as you want to. You'll notice here how this has a blur and this does not. So if we were to go in here and add a blur, let's just go ahead and see how that would work. So we'll go 5 pixels here, and this will be on our heading 2 here, and we'll go ahead and save that again. And if we refresh that, you'll notice how that blurred that out. So that just kind of softens all that up, and maybe let's try 2 pixels and see what that looks like. Maybe we can still see our text a little bit. So you'll notice there, if we do it like a 2 pixel blur, you can see how it actually just blurs that out a little bit and softens that shadow up. So it looks kind of a little bit more like a shadow there. If we were to raise up some of these pixel counts here, it would make it closer together. So that's how you can how you set these things up and how you do them. Pretty simple once you kind of get it down, but everything is all contained up here in these rules. So just try that out, and we'll see you in our next lesson.